Rattlesnake Johnny riding on his Harley cruise across the USA. Down in Mississippi, met a girl named Missy that blew the town sheriff away. Cops on the trail, giving Johnny hell, chasing Johnny like a dog. Poor little Missy started with a kiss and now she's wanted by the law.
Hi, thanks for joining us on Harmony on Tap. I'm Aya Lawhorn, and I'm sitting here with Carlos Cruz and Dave Eggers with Stonebreed.
What's up?
Thank you for being here.
No problem.
How's your summer starting out?
Well, first day of summer was what, Monday?
I know it's early, but
Past
really
few days
good.
have been really cool.
I've been swimming in the pool and laying in the sun and having some fun and doing the summertime gigging, man. But no, it's fun.
getting a tan.
Yeah, actually Saturday we did a gig out in the sunshine, you know, instead of in a smoky bar. We got a chance to play outside on a
nice.
Saturday
It was really
afternoon.
nice. It was nice.
And it was felt like summertime. I was sweating up there.
Have you had time to go to the beach and get some sun in, or just hanging out by the pool?
Just hanging by the pool, but we live in California, so we like doing the beach thing. So you know, we will definitely be hitting the beach
Riding
quickly.
on Santa Monica Beach all the way to Venice.
Cruising my bike down
Your
Venice
bike.
Boulevard, all that shit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Stonebreed, I wanted to ask you about the name of the band. No, pointing fingers! Oh my
let's
God,
see.
how did that come about?
He made it up. No,
Well,
he didn't
actually,
make
you
it
know
up.
what? I didn't really make it up. What happened was we got a bunch of guys together and wanted a name, but you know how hard it is to find a band name. If any people out there in a band, it's just so hard to come up with a name. And then when you finally find a name, then you got to Google it, and then you go, oh shit,
to make sure nobody else has
there's
it.
a band
Swear to
in
God.
Poughkeepsie, New York, in a garage that's using this name. We can't use this name, and so finally, you know what we did was we put an ad up on our MySpace, on our Facebook. And we said, you know, everybody that writes in a name for this new band that we're putting together, we're going to give away a $100 prize, and that's what we did. We had
you really?
everybody. We had so many names come in from all over the world. I mean,
ridiculous,
really, where
actually.
people were sending us names.
Oh my God.
And finally, this kid sent one in. It said Stonebreed. He was from like Davenport, Iowa, or something, and he won. And we ended up
Ooh.
sending him $100, and he's the guy that named our band. What's up, dude?
You probably had a lot of time to think about it out in Iowa.
Like I said, we put up. I mean, we had a list of 50 names. We put in 50 names, one in a row. Every one of them, someone had. This was the first name nobody had. It's like, dude, tape it, just copyright it, trademark it, because it was. I mean, it was getting to the point where it was.
But
just,
we liked it a lot because you know the Stonebreed. I mean, you know, this is kind of hokey, but
What does it mean?
you know, Stonebreed. You
It
know,
makes me-
we feel like we're a rock breed. You know, we grew up listening to rock and roll, and that's our breed. It's a rock breed. Stonebreed is kind of like a rock. That's our breed. We're kind of like we're Stonebreed. We're rockers, man. That's our breed. And that's what
some
we do.
philosophical shit, dude. I,
Yeah.
I was like,
I didn't know
that
that
was getting
myself.
kind of deep there.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Well, it makes me wonder how he got the name. You know, what was he doing? What was he thinking when he came up with the name?
Bong hits.
I was like, did it have to do with any influence on herbal supplements at all?
Could be.
I don't know.
But everybody always asked us if that's what our name came from, being the Stonebreed, and we have no comment.
Yeah, no comment at all.
You say, ask the guy in Iowa.
Ask the
Yeah.
drummer.
Yeah, right.
Ask the drummer.
Yeah.
All right, Carlos, your first guitar, from what I understand, was a Mickey Mouse guitar.
It was.
Was that true?
You know what? I have proof. You could actually go on our MySpace and look. There's a picture
right.
of me.
There is a picture of that.
I'm 1 year old. I'm standing on my little kitchen table, my little Mickey Mouse guitar, and my 1 year old birthday cake, and I'm just sitting there, a little concert for Mom on. But that's my very first guitar, yeah.
Is that what got you started in the music industry? You got this Mickey Mouse guitar and said,
Yeah, I mean, I remember being young and you know, playing my little Mickey Mouse guitar being one, but just, you know, growing up listening to music and, you know, watching TV, and I was always a big fan of Elvis and Michael Jackson, everybody on the TV. You know, I grew up in the 70s and all that stuff, you know, just everything was an influence to me. Everything from Smokey
Everything
and the
was.
Bandit to Van Halen. Yeah.
True.
and I also read that you had a band at 16 called Triox.
Triax.
Triax.
Yeah, and the reason we call it Triax is because there was only like 5 kids in the whole neighborhood that were musicians when I was about 13, 14 years old, you know? And so 3 of them played guitar, but nobody played bass. So we had this band that had 3 guitar players, a drummer, but no bass player, and me a singer. So back then we used to call our guitars our axes. So since we had no bass player and nobody in the neighborhood
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
knew how to play, we formed our band. We were called Triax, and we had 3 guitar players.
And where did you guys play at?
We played at the Snack and Rack Arcade
How do you like that name?
Snack and Rack.
We played at
in
hey,
Dearborn Heights, Michigan, on Beach Daily Road, right across the street from John Daly's Drive-In, Daily Dog Drive-In. So
Remember that shit,
if
guys.
anybody remembers that, man, that was me, dude, in that band Triax at the Snack and Rack Arcade, man, the foosball king.
Snack and Rack. It's like
That's a pretty nifty name. Hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing Friday night? Hey, head up
Snack
to the
and Rack Arcade,
Rack.
Dearborn Heights,
it's like
Michigan.
the chew and
man.
choke.
The chew and choke. I don't know about it. That's kind of a. Is that how you got started? You played at the chew and choke?
Actually, no.
Chicken Shack, right?
the first gig I ever played was a backyard party with a band called Rock Candy. Rock Candy was the band that Vince Neil from Motley Crue. It was the first band he was in. The first time I ever played live was in a backyard with him.
This guy's been around the LA
Some
scene.
history there.
Yeah, this guy's been around the LA scene for a while. I mean,
I grew up watching those guys.
just
too.
the other day we were playing, and one of the bands that we were playing with, the bass player was from a band back in the 80s called Snow, which he used to go see, and he used to go see when they were playing with
When I
like
was a
Highway
kid.
101 with Tommy Lee's
It
band.
was Carlos Cavazos, is the guy that was in Quiet Riot. It was his brother's band. We're talking back in the.
Wow.
A lot of these guys came from all this area out here. I mean, all the guys in Great White came from out here. The guys in Motley
Yeah.
came from out here. Quiet Riot came from out. A lot of the bands came out here. I mean, Paul Shortino from Rough Cut. All of these guys.
LA Cats,
They
man.
all came from out here. A lot of these guys. I mean,
And how did you learn to play the guitar? Did you just pick it up and start learning?
I had a neighbor that was like a hippie stoner guy who had like, I mean, it was like, I swear, it was like, this guy used to make belts, like leather belts, and this is when I first saw the P word in print, because he would, nothing's, whatever,
Right.
warm, whatever, yeah. But this guy was a total hippie, so he basically had all this kind of stuff like ZZ Top and Ted Nugent and the Eagles, and I used to hang out with him because he's cooler than my dad, because
Well, I think
he
at
liked
that age,
music.
anybody's cooler than her parents at
My
that
dad,
point.
I was
you
like
know?
country music, so I was like, that's all. It was country music for my dad. So this is where I learned, and I just got a guitar, and they gave it to me, and ever since then, I locked myself in a room. Literally, just locked myself in the room for 5-6 years.
Did you skip school?
Skip it? I didn't skip it. I just kind of didn't really.
Go?
Yeah. It's kind of sad.
Attendance F.
I played
Attendance
guitar.
F,
I played
F.
guitar, man. A.
That's when you say I was in music class.
It was at home. Yeah, taking bong. Oh, can I say that? Bong hits at home with my music. Oh,
I didn't hear that little.
it's okay.
Where?
I'm sure they do
I
that.
don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
sure they do that everywhere in the world, really. Except Tommy. No, that's Tommy Chong. No, never mind.
Now, you guys have had a lot of great influences in your life. AC/DC, Motley Crue, Kiss.
Kiss.
Being one of the big ones.
Big influence on me.
And I hear that you guys have this contest going on. What's going on with this contest?
Well, there's Kiss has a new
There's always
Stop this
pointing.
shit, man.
Kiss has a contest going on where right now they're letting 22 unsigned bands basically battle it out for 22 spots on their tour this year. So 22 bands get to open for Kiss at 22 different cities, and there's no contest in the LA area, so all the LA bands and the Las Vegas bands are trying to open in the Phoenix market. So we're in this contest to open for Kiss. Right now we are battling between first and second place with another band. But anyway, we're in this contest, and if all you gotta do is vote. So if you're out there and you're watching this, the concert is not until September 24th in Phoenix, Arizona, at the Cricket Pavilion Center. But you have to go vote for Stonebreed, and you have to go on eventful.com/competitions/Kiss 2010. And
You
then
got that?
vote.
You got that at home?
And then vote for Stonebreed. If we win, we get to go open for Kiss. And then out of the 22 opening bands, one of them will get a grand prize. And the grand prize is like $10,000 shopping spree at Guitar Center. And I guess we get to
Oh,
give Gene
surprise.
Simmons 10% of everything we own for the rest of our
Good, just
lives.
opening for Kiss. I don't need.
I don't know what
need
exactly
guitars.
we win, but it's going to be super cool. So vote for
You hear that,
Stonebreed.
folks? Vote for Stonebreed.
Please do. We want to open for Kiss.